Let's take a look at this Mistmo 10 by 12 storage shed. Now this comes delivered in 3 boxes. I'll insert video all through here. Okay, so here are the 3 boxes it comes in. And they're pretty heavy. Really takes about 2 people to load them. But pretty big boxes. But we're gonna start getting them unboxed and start getting this thing put together. Of the process, how it came packaged, all that. But we got it up and it took me and my son, and then I had my daughter and my wife doing some things, and I'll talk about that a little more here in a minute. But it took us pretty much a full day to get this completed, and that was on my level platform I built for the floor, because they do offer this with a floor kit, but I went ahead and built a treated floor because I wanted up off of it and I wanted to be able to park my big ZTR mower in it. Now we'll walk around the outside here first. You can see you've got the nice trim everywhere, all these panels. Now, one thing I will tell you is every one of these screws, you have to put the little washer on it, and they come in a little card. You have to break them out and add those on there. So if it were me and I was doing this again, I would have spent a day just doing all that prep work first and then get to building, just to save some time. Just like all these panels, which I haven't pulled it all off, all of them just yet on the walls, I still like a little bit, are covered in a plastic film. We pulled it all off all the roof before we put it up so we wouldn't have to climb up there. But yeah, we've been going around peeling these off the panels still. And that was what my wife and daughter did most of the time, was put screws together and peel the plastic off all the trim and all the panels and all that while me and my son built it. But you can see around back here, you do have a couple gable vents on the back, and this side's just solid. Now it does include 2 window panels, and you can put those wherever you want. Assemble those. Everything's really simple and straightforward to do. There's nothing really complicated about it. It's just a lot of time-consuming stuff. But then the doors on the front, of course you got your gable panels up here. Doors on the front, you've got a lock where you, or a latch, and then you can lock it closed if you want. And then when you open them up, they've got a nice little spring latch inside. Open them up, and my Bobcat 52-inch zero turn fits through here about perfectly. Anything more than that, it's not going to fit through this doorway, but it did fit through here perfectly. And now you can see the inside, how these, it's just got these little angle braces here. Here we are getting the walls going up. Coming right along now. Haven't put the windows together yet, just because I'm trying to save some time before it gets dark on us. I want to get it sturdy before we get dark. And see, it's coming together pretty nicely right now. And you just put these all around and all that. Now it did include 2 skylights, and I chose not to use them. It includes enough metal that you don't have to. But if you want to add skylights, you can put these on in place of a couple pieces of your roof tin. I just chose not to, because all I'm using this for is just basically to store lawnmowers and stuff. So I didn't really need that. But yeah, pretty impressed with it. It doesn't look like I've seen any water leaks yet, and it's been raining the last couple days since we built it. And everything seems pretty dry and sealed. Now, one thing I will say is you really, really are gonna need 2 people. You could probably do it with 1 and some clamps, but 2 makes it a lot simpler. And for putting these top panels up, getting all this lined up, it's really handy to have 3, just a person just holding it. But other than that, everything else went really simple with just 2 people. And it's pretty sturdy. I mean, whenever you're putting it up, you get a little worried that it's not going to be super sturdy. But then after we got it all assembled, got the roof all on, everything really sturdied up. And it feels really sturdy and feels like it's going to last a while. Pretty nice little shed.